In this video, I'm just going to be breaking down Euro USD and the trading opportunities that I'm seeing on Euro USD. So before we do, let's just go all the way to the monthly time frame to do our top-down analysis and see the trading opportunities that we're seeing on Euro USD. So price initially, this is the monthly upper zone, and then we have our monthly mid-range zone, and then now we have our monthly lower zone. What has price been doing on the monthly time frame? So initially price was in this monthly range resistance, and then we had a strong push to the upside, and ever since then price has been consolidating around this level on a monthly time frame, but we expect price to push all the way to the monthly upper zone here. So I am looking for buying opportunities on Euro USD. So on a monthly time frame, price has been consolidating here, and if you know anything about flags or you know anything about chart patterns, you can tell that this is a bullish flag. This is a bullish flag, potentially going to push price to the upside, but I'm expecting the first push to take it all the way to the monthly upper zone here on Euro USD. So another thing I'm seeing on a monthly here is that, let's just scale down to the weekly. We're going to see very clearly. So on a weekly time frame, price is in an uptrend. What is that uptrend? We see price had a big push to the upside, and currently we are consolidating between the weekly upper zone and then the weekly lower zone. Price is in a range. It's in a range. So from this range low, we are going to the next range high. So I am looking for a buying opportunity here on Euro USD. This is the range. This is the range that price is in on Euro USD. Another thing we can see here on a weekly time frame is this strong bullish engulfing candle that has taken over at the bottom of the weekly range. At the bottom of this weekly range, we have strong support here, which has pushed price all the way to the upside, telling me that buyers are in the picture and they want to push the price all the way to the weekly, first of all to the weekly upper zone, before eventually taking it to the monthly upper zone here on Euro USD. So I'm looking for buying opportunities on Euro USD. Let's just scale down to the daily time frame on Euro USD. Initially, what was price doing on the daily time frame? Price was in a downtrend from the upper weekly zone. It was in a downtrend. You can see the downtrend, and we had a couple of consolidation here on a weekly zone. Then we had a strong breakout, and now we are consolidating here on the daily time frame. Like I said, the first place that I'm expecting price to push all the way to this daily before we eventually move all the way to the weekly. So again, I am looking for buying opportunities, clear as day buying opportunities. Another thing I'm seeing here on a daily time frame here is this morning star pattern that I'm seeing here. This morning star pattern indicating that the buyers are in the picture and they want to push the price to the upside. So the first level would be the daily upper zone before the daily weekly zone, and then eventually to the monthly zone here on Euro USD. So clear buying opportunities that I'm seeing here on Euro USD. Let's just scale down to the 4-hour time frame and see how we can take our entries on Euro USD. Again, the 4-hour time frame is in an uptrend. Again, what is that uptrend? We had a push to the upside, we had a pullback, we had a push, and then price has been in this range. But currently we have a strong push again to the upside. Maybe I expect a pullback, and then I'm looking for buying opportunities here on Euro USD. The same thing Euro USD will do, the same thing GBP USD is probably going to do. So one of two ways I'm going to be looking for my buy. This is a push to the upside. I'm looking for price to either pull back, and I'm looking for buying opportunities here to take my first TP all the way here. Eventually we go here before eventually we're looking at the bigger picture. So either that, or I'm looking for a break and a retest. So the price is going to break this 4-hour mid-range zone before eventually retesting it, and then we're looking for buying opportunities here on Euro USD. If I draw my fib here to get a place where price might most likely retest to, so I have my Fibonacci level here. This is a zone here I'm watching. So I am watching price to probably pull back to around this zone, and then we're looking for buying opportunities here on Euro USD. So buying opportunities, buying confirmation is going to be either a bullish engulfing candle either a bullish engulfing candle, a bullish pin bar, or a morning star. These are the buying confirmation candles that I'm looking for on Euro USD to find my longing opportunity. So I'm bullish on Euro USD this week. I want to buy Euro USD, and I guess the same thing is going to happen for GBP USD. I'm going to be dropping this setup when it's ready in our free Telegram. So one of two ways I'm looking for the buys: a break, a retest, and then we look for more buying opportunities. This is the first one. Or the second one, I'm looking for price to pull back, and then I'm looking for buying opportunities here on Euro USD. So if you want to see this setup when it's ready, I'll be dropping it in my free Telegram. The link is in the bio, or you can DM me for the link. Thank you for watching. Share with your friends, share with those who are interested. Till the next one, peace, and I'm out.